This is Zenzi, that's Zanzi. We need your help. Please, invest me forward. My chosen name is Zenzile Londolozi. It's Zulu words for you are responsible for what you've become, the protector of all living beings. Now, in this little brain of mine, I have a feature film titled Londolozi that will be based at the global class rewilding facilities of the safari in Northeast South Africa. Nancy's not happy about being confined to a cage the size of our vehicle for 21 months. Doing the right thing. And everyone I've asked for help insists I do the wrong thing. Everyone I ask for help has insinuated that I must become an entirely different human being if I want to stay alive. It should not be my business, my concern, to stop the self-extincting of Homo sapiens sapiens, despite the fact that my life's work, #wellbeing philosophy, has been born on very nearly 54 years of supreme neglect. Now that's where I got all this time to do all of this philosophizing, to figure out what we're not seeing about consciousness, about human functioning, about how all chronic disease is essentially the same at the causal foundational level. That foundational cause has everything to do with the economic reality of plantation capitalism and the social, cultural dehumanization that a competitive, inhumane economic system creates in every human across every nook and cranny of Earth. We are the pinnacle of evolution so far. And we've gotten these brains to be the wise stewards of all life on Earth. And in the last 130 years, because corporations in Delaware, which are nothing but documents, corporate law in Delaware started in the 1890s. All of this hyper digitalization, hyper exponentialization, and skyrocketing profits, it's brought us to the point where we don't know how to keep ourselves alive. #wellbeing philosophy, all about keeping yourself alive, about getting into the pleasure of being exactly who you are, and following this trailblazer who's hacked a path to show you precisely how difficult it is when you step into being who you are. The civilization is going to tear you down. I'm stronger than any of the weak-mindedness that believes that a human life is only worth the money in their bank account. We have got 7.9 billion humans on this planet. How many billions do not have access to clean water, clean air, secure nutrition, secure shelter, or the tools of right livelihood in the 2020s? Electricity, internet access, and a reliable device that does not have planned obsolescence. That's why I'm in this position, and I'm asking you right now. My air book went obsolete. I have no way to earn a living. I cannot use these dumb handsets. I have mold exposure. I have a brain. Phineas Gage, wire this thing up and let me show you about altered states of consciousness. Let me show you how you can just lose the ability to talk in this chaotic version of socialization. One little tiny example of this. What has happened to us over the last 15 years when it comes to saying yes or no? In the US of hypocrisy, at least, and especially in our entertainment, yeah, no, yeah, sort of, yeah, yes, no, yeah, no, yes, sort of, yes, no, yes. People take 30 seconds. You have no idea. You got like 17 yeses and 15 nos. How to do some sort of algorithmic parsing. I need your financial help. I'm ready, willing, and able with the money to buy gas and have ways to put out my work into the world, which requires me eating and having a place to sleep and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm going to create an education empire to teach us all about the pleasure principle of evolutionary logic, calculus of life, and that everything is environmental. Epigenetics are within our ability to fix the way this civilization is faulty, flawed, and fraudulent economic system. One thing, better economic system, more humane, more equitable. UBI solves everything, universal basic income. Then, all income. People aren't dying just because they're sick and they can't work. People aren't dying just because they're trying to figure out how to build their creative business. People aren't dying selling their bodies, enslaving children. None of that needs to happen if we have a UBI. We literally, UBI eviscerates the concept of crime. If you can be born, you can have enough money to have your basic Maslow's met from the government, every child born across every nook and cranny of earth, then all income becomes disposable and the players of capitalism can keep on playing. But first we got to put the primacy at do no harm to any molecule of life, most especially if you're trying just to make profit. Don't do it. All right, that's a little bit of hashtag stand up philosophy. I need you to Venmo, Cash App me, $, Deb, D-E-B, Helfrich, capital H-E-L-F-R-I-C-H. Deb Helfrich, Cash App or Venmo me so that I can work to bring philosophy to the situation to save our species from self-extincting in approximately 30 years. I'm going to get artisanal capital. I'm going to create an education empire. I'm going to change the future of humanity. Come along with me, invest me forward. Right now, it's simply from the goodness of your heart, but very, very soon, there's going to be exponential returns on those of you who stuck with me and who can help me get to actual angel investor level checks. I got next. Harmony.